In a small town nestled between rolling hills and thick forests, lived a woman named Maria. She was known for her kindness, always greeting neighbors with a smile and a helping hand. But behind closed doors, Maria faced a darker reality. Her husband, John, had a temper that flared unpredictably, and for years, she endured his abuse in silence. Maria's friends and family noticed the bruises and her increasingly withdrawn demeanor, but she always had an excuse ready: a fall, an accident, or simply clumsiness. The truth, however, was much more sinister. John's rage was like a storm, unpredictable and destructive. One evening, after a particularly violent episode, Maria found herself at a crossroads. She looked at herself in the mirror, seeing not just the physical wounds but the deep emotional scars. She realized that if she didn't seek help, she might not survive the next outburst. Gathering all her courage, Maria reached out to her friend Sarah, who had always suspected the truth. Sarah was horrified but relieved that Maria had finally confided in her. Together, they devised a plan. They contacted a local women's shelter and spoke with a compassionate counselor named Lisa, who assured Maria that help was available. With Lisa's guidance, Maria filed a police report. The process was daunting, but she knew it was necessary. The officers listened to her story with empathy, documenting every detail. They assured her that she was doing the right thing and that John would be held accountable for his actions. John was arrested, and for the first time in years, Maria felt a glimmer of hope. The legal process was challenging, but she had a support system that included Sarah, Lisa, and a determined prosecutor named Alex, who was committed to seeking justice. In court, Maria bravely recounted her experiences. John tried to deny the accusations, but the evidence was overwhelming. Witnesses, including neighbors who had heard the arguments and seen the aftermath, testified on Maria's behalf. The judge listened intently, recognizing the severity of the abuse and the strength it took for Maria to come forward. John was found guilty and sentenced to prison. The verdict brought a sense of closure and a new beginning for Maria. She continued her counseling, rebuilding her life piece by piece. She also began volunteering at the shelter, sharing her story with other women who were in similar situations, offering them hope and the assurance that they, too, could find a way out. Maria's journey was one of immense courage and resilience. She transformed from a victim into a survivor and advocate, demonstrating that justice and support can lead to healing and empowerment. Her story became a beacon of hope in her community, reminding everyone that no one should suffer in silence and that help is always available. Domestic violence is a critical issue that must be addressed with urgency and compassion. Victims need support and resources to escape their abusers and rebuild their lives, and abusers must be held accountable for their actions. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, please seek help from local authorities or support organizations.